For the love of God, can someone please get this young man some freaking help? All season long, LaMelo has put the Hornets on his shoulders, and all season long, it's felt like it hasn't been enough. Tonight was the latest example of it. Despite scoring more than half of his team's freaking points, the Hornets lose again, but make no mistake about it. We're witnessing the birth of a young superstar at the point guard position. First quarter in this one, and right away, LaMelo's co-star, Brandon Miller. He's been great this season. Later in the first, Orlando, by the way, is a top 3 defense in the league, but LaMelo lit them up. We saw this the other night against Milwaukee when LaMelo went for 50 points on 17 of 38. Later in the first, some defense from LaMelo, poking the ball away, then they're out in transition, and he's going to get to that floater again. Second quarter now, his skill set is so unique yet so effective, right by Franz, and then the little teardrop. Pretty much every single game, win or lose, he always has a stretch like this where he gets on fire from 3. Tonight, it just so happened that it was in the second quarter. Same play, same result, behind the back, step back. When he gets in one of these zones, I really think there isn't a player more entertaining in the whole freaking league. Now in the third quarter, this is when he's at his most entertaining, like he's back at Chino Hills, like he's at the playground. Tonight they would fall short again despite him scoring 44 more points out of the 84 total they scored. We have to put his season into this type of context. LaMelo Ball currently leads the NBA in games with 30 points or more with 11 such games. He's ahead of Giannis, AD, and Jason Tatum. The last 3 games alone are ridiculous. I mean, there's no other way to put it. If the Hornets were even semi-competent, this man would be in every single person's MVP discussion. But once again tonight, just like seemingly every other freaking night with this Hornets team, they just didn't have enough, and they lose to the 3rd seed in the East. There's no shame in losing to Orlando, by the way. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games. Cole Anthony was amazing off the bench. Put yourself in LaMelo's shoes for a second. As a competitor, knowing that you're putting up all NBA numbers like this, how can you be satisfied with continuing to be in such a mediocre situation? Hopefully for the Hornets' sake, things like this will help. Mark Williams and Nick Richards are supposed to come back soon. Williams can be a really good center in this league. LaMelo's going to need all the help he can get, besides obviously from Brandon Miller.